wickedries, tallow wieners, nymphs, sylphs, salamanders, undines, and yolk-noggins. May peeps and chirps for flits of fancies, weird locations of witches of war on lock for key holders jailbirding prisms of translucency to the darkness of being and feeling and lightening us to our way showers of the silent ephemeral spaces between our flirtatious places, adapting to each other's acts of bob and or weave as we shuttle on hook through this kingfisher's loom of creation, with an eye for our needlepoint threading a precise accuracy, or fumbling happy accidents to discover new horizons in an otherwise clumsy seeming jumble of a haystack falling through from sands to dusting seasonings of twilight in the dusk to dawn hourglass of our cyclical dawn to dusk damnations. From grinning Cheshire to spanking our full lunar eclipsings, be you timid and prude as a new moon, or lavishly lusty as our tides do ebb and flow, to rush a blush as the handprint has for an afterglow. What we are remembering, two or more may have forgotten as a cosmic joke, void of its humorous nesting from the archetypes of Osiris. To set the table for remembering what may be an appetizer for what later may have become that Last Supper. You either get it or you other than untangle that knot. Here's the tallows that spark and jump in crackling frankincense with the melodramas of myrrh, bringing our myths to legend in the reliquaries of memorandum being rolled up by that old nimble jack, that scarab beetle, at a loss of moths, angel-licking wings, on fire at wicked of what's flitting to our fancies in censoring, the envies kindling our sticks to bear blossoms of bosoms for the milking millhouses of would-be kings and queens and kings, honeycombing beyond the stone of our ages, elder, aging, elding. So that's what's in the stew of words for the quantum entanglement of your contribution to what ingredients are stirring for spooky actions at a distance in this cauldron of soup, set in stone for commandeering amendments. It can be an ideal reality. We'd just have to allow. He's easy on us, Jesus. The J Hut, E Toth, Thoth, the oath, and the Lord's Mary mothering Ma'at, to do right by us, to us and through us. From Merkabah to Merkava, Shem to Melchizedek, to squelch with a pinch of salivation to our salvation in prayers sent, or blessings received with breath of wind, as this may be lights out for guerrilla radio, in stack of your tastes for cake, and making birthday wishes count year by year with a bib of a mess house where a free-for-all food fight can be of a way to have at eating it alone, 2 by 2, and or sometimes more the merrier. Avra Cadabra. I create as I speak. I create as I speak. In the Book of Thoth, as we, the wee people, between the gift and the door, is the wind calm or tempestuous? As a featherweight at the balancing act in the heart of Ma'at, the symbol of cosmic truth. Manifestation is a not to entangle, as a withholding, as may be in its a tuning. Ka bi Allah, scorpion, to receive the sting of being milked for antidote on that honey. Save not too much to entangle too late, as truing spirit, being through aligned action. Kabbalah. Ka bi Allah, Kabbalah, scarabbeing, Malkuth in the kingdom. The kingdom, Malkuth, we dying to live in the densest plane, thriving. Before us manifesting destinies, reality, many festivals. This goes through a vibrational chain reaction from Kether, the crowning decimal of origin, Passover through Bi, Ima, Mirama, the structure of intentional thought, through Tippereth, the prism's heart center where emotional truth lives, arrives in Yesod, the foundation of the word as a channeling form, responding speeds of echoes, and only then bypasses what is here now from the future in the state of becoming our past, here in Malkuth. Malkuth? That's the path of creation, coinciding in resonant journey of sequentiality of thought into matter, or as Thoth's flight through Ma'at. If the coherence is broken by intentions emotionally unaligned with words out of harmonious vibration, what reaches reality is distortion or noise, diffusing as dissonance of how we are receiving our sticks of dynamite in destructions of what may as might otherwise be entertaining fireworks in celebration of our songs of creation. The frequentness of our vibrations are felt in our frequentialities of vibrations of and by Ma'at's wavelengths. These may be the mechanics at work between the archangels, Gab reeling my call at the mic drop of my Chaldeanelli as Ma'at is the vehicle or mother channel giving we of you the power opportune to embody emotional intent for thought and speech, channeling through to your renewing existence, creating what you are ready to sustain. Your reality may be a reflection of the inner structure of your prism in constant change with the quantum flux from Nuit, the unknown, unmanifest destiny of Geb, your ownership of fate. You may be navigating with, as your accruing and or your luck may dictate to nourish. Coherence in mind and heart of emotional intention with presence. is either in a fragmenting state or intricately integral in the puzzle, flitting and fitting the cascade of an ornately malleable fractalization, renewed through these ancient tried and true symbolisms, 5 syllables of abracadabra. B241, A, 2, either side of your decimal, 2 angels at wing of your numbers. 5 nodes, 5 paths, 10 cross currents of the pentacle to pentagram, a parallelogram in the marking of making to stack our cake, devouring our 2 by 2 for good measure, cut once after checking twice, once shy. 5 elements in harmony of creation, of earthiness. Earth, water, fire, air, and ether, spiriting from the decimal, with the axle grease spooling and spiraling the spin of creativities. We are sharing protection of harmonies here, in integration of any destructive sovereignties and lightening the bearing load. As cartographers of atlases, integral to experiencing, having nodal awareness within our Humpty's dump of a consciousness more vast than the participle will ever be capable of breaking from, experiencing completely alone in our solidarities, we upholding creation share through our communions. The star's sacred geometry transmutes alchemically and becomes a squared church, housing the adoption as the spiritual formula is passed from soulful experiencer to spiritual scientist, implementing the forces surrounding our ether sparks, interchanging to and from organites or the ephemerally astral light of quantum potentialities as they are blinking in and out, or out and in existence via the structural grounding of our earthiness, watered by our emotions in electrolysis from memory of a reactive akasha in active cache vortexing through heart to beats in cat's meow, purring through any hissing drama, in sensitivity to what we air of ours, elves, and our others' minds, thoughts, and ideations, immersed in the fiery actions of our passionate life forces, driven from our mutual decimals of consciousness, indivisibly giving life to everything within, without, as above, so below surrounding, hell above me and heaven beneath me, giving life to everything. Activate this and the presence of these techniques to free the disciplining of the honoring of our elemental natures by caring for our earth, purifying our waters, calming our airs, directing our fires, and maintaining alignment with our truing of spirit. Care for me and care for us. This is the life we may as might should be rooting for, with silence as the page, thought as the quill of emotionally driven intent, and what we are singing along. Sing along with harmony, within harmony or dissonance of what we are living is as the ink being written on that parchment. With measures we are of divine timing in one book, booking and scheduling as timelessly our patience gives rise for space to hold our creation within its placements as our fertile silence. In and through coherence, with thoughtful feeling actions, we of us as prisms not untangling, I alone, mirroring, shall make for that world of benevolent placements an inheritance worthy of praise that sustains to achieve. Akashawa? Au revoir. Akashawa and au revoir.